Hey, what's going on, guys? Zephyr here. Welcome to another video today. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to use the custom entities that I have provided to you guys in a previous video. That video was just kind of showing the add-on. I was going to kind of let you guys figure it out, but I've gotten some requests on showing how to actually use this to better your Minecraft worlds. So what I've got today is, if you guys haven't seen this before, if you set it up in a certain way, when you go up to a mob and you click on them, you can have a custom chest. Now I'm not going to go through how to set this up. I will link the video on how to set it up in the description. But yeah, I'm just going to show you guys how you guys can use this. Yeah, so let's get started with it. So I'm just going to start with a simple one, just so you guys can see that there's multiple different things that you can do with this. This first one is just a teleport. So if I go ahead and grab this apple, it's just going to teleport me back a certain amount of blocks. As you can see, every time I grab it, it'll just teleport me back here. You guys can use this for teleports or warps in your guys' world if you'd like to. That's just a simple one that you guys can do. It's a very easy setup, and I will go ahead and show you guys that right now. So this first one is, you're going to want to execute at the entity, which the entity that we're using is the custom : chest, and then you want to specify it by name. So like if I go ahead and pick block it, I get this invisible spawn egg, and you just want to go ahead, throw it in there, give it a name, whatever name you want to do. Like there, we could do that, or we could do something like that, and then you could go ahead and just spawn it in. When you click on it, it says the name up there, and we're just specifying it by that. So we're executing at entity type equals custom : chest, comma name equals, and then the name of that mob. Make sure to have your close bracket on this side and on this side, and then you're going to want to do tilde tilde tilde, because that's executing from its current location, and then you can put in your command after it. So this first one is, we're going to clear the closest player, which it's executing from this mob. So it's pretend. Ooh, I forgot. Accidentally did that. So it's pretending, when this command is going off, it's pretending that it's the invisible mob that's right where the villager is, and it's going to clear the closest player of an apple. And then we have a conditional chain that, if that is true, then it will, executing from that mob, it'll teleport the closest player to a certain coordinates that you give it, which, like, I've got 13, 4, negative 31. You guys can do different coordinates there. So like if I go ahead and grab this again, it teleports me right up in the top left. It shows my coordinates 13, 4, negative 31. All right, so that's a little teleport one for you guys. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you this one. This is a, let me get rid of that. This is a, for if you guys want to add shops into these custom mobs. It is a little bit longer. I will show you guys a shorter version if you guys don't want this long of one. This one just allows you to, I don't know, better display if you don't have enough money, is what this one's for. So what this is if I have $10,000 and I want to grab this apple, it's going to tell me that I have insufficient funds. But what this is if I have $10,000 and I go ahead and grab this, if I have that 10,000, it will remove the money from my money over here, and it will give me a golden apple. So let me just go ahead, add some money to my account real quick. Let's get a little over 10,000, maybe 20,000. I'll stop right there. So we're at 22,750. So if I go ahead and grab this apple, now it's giving me a golden apple, and I've gone down 10,000, which I've also got in the pause menu. Gone down $10,000. So I was at 22,750. Now I'm at 12,750. If I go ahead and grab this apple again, it'll take another 10,000 off. And then if I go ahead and grab it one more time, it will not take any more money, and it'll tell me that I have insufficient funds. Now this one, if you want a shorter version, I'll show you how to do that at the end, but let's just go ahead and get right into the commands. So what you're going to want to go ahead and start off with is, remember, we're putting the execute command or part at the end, or at the beginning of all of these. So probably copy a command block so you guys can just have that in there. You could just paste it down every single time. But we got execute at entity type, then the mob, and then the name of the mob. And then make sure to close your bracket again, and then do tilde tilde tilde, clear at p apple, which is the item that we're grabbing from here. Clear apple, and then we just want to do 0 0. So what that's doing is, it's just basically testing for if a person has an apple in their inventory, and if that's true, then it'll go to this conditional, where it will test if their money, the closest player's money, is between $0 and $1 before the price point. So if it's $10,000, we're doing 9,999. If it's between $0 and $1 before however much the item costs. And I'll go to this next one where it's doing a tell raw command at the closest player, and it's doing this where it says insufficient funds, which I got the color codes in here if you guys wanted to see. And then this section back here is just blue because of the name for the mob. But yeah, so that will just say that they don't have sufficient funds, and then it will clear them of that normal apple at the very end. And then if they have enough money for it, what it's going to do, it's going to go ahead to this unconditional one, and it's going to clear them of that apple 0 times. So it's just testing to see if they have the item in their inventory. Then it'll go to this conditional one, and then it'll test if their money scoreboard has $10,000. If that's true, then it will scoreboard players remove the closest player of money at $10,000. So remove the closest player with 10,000, and then the next one will give that closest player a golden apple, and it'll give them one of that item, and then the very last one will just clear them of the normal apple, so it's not constantly running the command. Now, if you guys want to make this a little bit shorter, what you can do is, here, I'm going to turn this off real quick. You can cut off these other 4 at the very beginning. So here, let's just pretend that these aren't here, and you're just going to want to change this to, I'll just turn this off for now. But we're going to have repeat, and then it'll just be these ones. So it will be clearing the closest player with 0 apples, and then conditional, it'll test their money for 10,000, and then it will remove closest player 10,000, and then give them their apple, and then it'll clear them of the original apple that's starting the command. So if you guys want it to, let me change this back to chain. So if you guys want it to have this display where it says insufficient funds in the chat, you're going to have this whole long command for all of them. But if you don't want that, you just want it to either not say anything if they don't have enough money, or just give them the item when they do have enough money, and that's where you come over here, cut off all of those, and then just change this into a repeat. Because then if I just go, let me turn that off. So this is always active. So if I go ahead, just grab a normal apple, which it doesn't seem to be working. Why is that not working? Clear them of that apple. Oh, because at the very end we got to change this. If you're doing this long command, you need to change this to unconditional. So it always clears them of the apple at the very end. There we go. So now if I go ahead, add me my money back up to 10,000. Here we go. We're at 12,000 now. If I go ahead and grab this, see now that I got another golden apple. So I was at 2, now I'm at 3, and I'm back down, down $10,000. Now I'll just do that one more time for display. So it gives me the apple, and then it tests if I have the money, removes the money, gives me the golden apple, and then removes the normal apple. And if I don't have enough money, it'll just take it from me and nothing will happen. So yeah, let's change this back to chain unconditional. You can get rid of these. Turn that back on. And yeah, that's pretty much what we got. Here, I'll show you the command real quick for the replace item. This is just to put the apple inside this custom mobs inventory. I'll just show you guys this real quick if you guys want to take a look at it. This is the command. Go ahead, feel free to pause. But yeah, that's what we've got for this. To put the apple inside the inventory, you can do this with all the different slots. You can change the number that we got in there. So like right now there's only 1. If we change it to 3, now when it updates it's at 3, and I just have a 40 tick delay because if it's at 0, let me go add some money to me just so you guys can see real quick. When I try and take it, oh, it did work that time. Sometimes it doesn't work, like it's going too fast. Like it's replacing the apples inside this guy's inventory too fast sometimes that it doesn't work. But it looks like it does, so you guys can have a lower delay, it looks like. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. This has been Zephyr. If you guys did like the video, make sure to subscribe, leave any comments, hit that like button, and if you guys want to stop back for another video, please do, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.